Welcome back. Gleaning Abundance program has had a very fruitful year this year, no pun intended. This is a great program that sees fruits and vegetables not go to waste in your backyard and benefits the entire community. Here to talk to us about it, we have Sandra with Gleaning Abundance and Glenn, you're with the Jump program. Welcome to the show, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, so from where you stand, Gleaning Abundance this year, you guys did a lot of gleaning.
We did. It was a great year for the Gap for a number of reasons. First of all, it was a record year for gleaning. We picked over 24,000 pounds of fruit and vegetables, and almost 2/3 of that was actually donated back to the community. And as well as the size of the harvest, we're expanding our network of recipients. So we used to take most of our food to the food bank and a lot to community kitchens. But through the amazing network that is the Kamloops Food Policy Council, we're always building on that and finding new pockets of activity all over the city where people are doing amazing things. So this year, actually quite late in the season, we learned about the Boys and Girls Club. They have a number of programs, but their Power Start program serves breakfast to kids all over different schools in the city. So now we can take fruit there. We took them a few boxes of apples, but next year they're on our list, and we'll be taking more to them.
That's awesome. It's a win-win-win. We got to show some pictures here. I believe these are of a great vineyard. Oh, we're starting with these. This is the Jump program, and Glenn, we'll just sort of skip ahead to you quickly. You guys were recipients of some of this.
That's right. Yeah, we've been receiving food from the Gap, from Food Share, as well as from the farmers market. And I just want to give a shout out to the farmers because they donated 12,000 pounds of fresh produce this season.
Okay.
Yeah, so this picture is from our Christmas meal last year.
Okay.
And I've got some breaking news for Kamloopsians. The Jump program is finally moving into its own space.
Congratulations.
On the North Shore, across the street from the Esso station, the old Cost Savers thrift store.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and we're going to be setting up a full-time, 6-day-a-week drop-in center, but we're referring to it as a social club.
Very
for
good.
people on fixed incomes.
Very good. So what was it that you got from Gleaning Abundance to help you with your dinner?
Oh, we got mostly fruit from the Gleaning Abundance program, and then as we do with most of the produce that we get, we transform it into something. So if we get apples, it'll turn into an apple crumble, you know, for 80 to 100 people. If we get plums, you know, we'll turn that into conserves that we'll use for breakfast programs and so on. So yeah, we make good use of everything they give to us.
We're looking now in just a second at a harvesting of, I think these are grapes.
They're grapes.
Where did this all happen?
That was one of our last harvests. This year we found there were a lot more grapes. A lot more people were calling us about grapes. So yeah, this was one of our last harvests. It was just wonderful. It was, you know, some people that used to, I guess, make wine, and they can no longer do that. So the people that are living in that house now called us because they didn't want all these grapes to go to waste. So we had about 12 volunteers out that day. They each went home with a nice, beautiful box of grapes. And then a lot of that went to community kitchens. And another new recipient this year, Brock Activity Center, which they have a new commercial kitchen. And they've been making a lot of juice and freezing it or canning it. And they will then be, in turn, giving that juice to the Farm to School program. So kids can use the juice over the winter to make smoothies or whatever for their school program. So it's all kind of this web of people doing things with food and all connected through the Food Policy Council.
There's so many great programs, and this is just another shining example about making sure we're not wasting the bounty of harvests that are just sitting in people's backyards. It's a win-win, and you're keeping the bears away as well.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, some of them. So you're done for the year, and this starts up again next year. People are welcome to phone. If they know that they're going to be having a harvest, they can hook up with you guys and make it happen.
Yes.
Yeah, and we're looking for volunteers because we open up December the 1st.
Okay.
And December will be a busy month for us. We'll be doing a Christmas weekend celebration this year. 2 meals as opposed to just a Christmas Day meal. So, yeah, volunteers, turkeys, hams are always much in need for us.
Fantastic. How can people get a hold of you at the Jump program?
They can just go to Facebook and look for Jump Kamloops, send us a message, and we'll respond right away.
Awesome. Glenn, thank you very much for being here. Sandra as well.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Gleaningabundance.com. That's the website that we have on the screen. If you would like to learn more, get involved in this program next year. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.